Morning, everyone. We are tasked to make a pretty presentation of writing that works. I am Sunshine Olivares. I'm responsible for Chapter 1 as well as some parts in Chapter 2. So we already know that technical writing is not a literature, nor it is an essay. Instead, it is more on the manual side. It writes about the instructional directions, and it also explains. Technical writing is very different from creative writing. For example, the left picture is a creative writing, while the right side is a technical writing. So there are five components of writing that is also applicable for technical writing. We have development, grammar, organization, style, and document. So this is a good example of a comparison and contrast of technical writing and essay. Chapter 2, 5 traits of technical writing. So first we have the clarity. It talks about the 6 W's such as who, what, when, where, why, how. So the provided picture is a good example of clarity. It talks about who, what, when, where, why, and how. The second trait, we have conciseness. It matters on helping the readers to understand the text, not present challenge to them. So first, it avoids multisyllabic words or changing words to short words. Then it avoids redundancy, avoid prepositional phrases, and also it avoids passive voices. The third, we have document design. So in order to make a good document design, using highlighting techniques such as table, white space, bullets, headings, subheadings, and etc. is a good way of making it. Third, we have audience recognition. So there are three levels of audience. We have high-tech peers. They know about the subject matter as much as you. Low-tech peers who they work in your company, know something about the subject matters, and lay readers, they are your customers. So the next part of the trait will be reported by Ninra Ompoc.
Chapter 3 Applications and Technical Writing. First is the letters, which is the basic form of technical writing and has three types. First is the cover letter, second is the sales letter, third is an inquiry letter. So letters have eight essential components, namely writer's address, date, reader's address, salutation, text, complimentary close, signature, and the type name. Letters has also an all-purpose template, also contain introduction, body, and the conclusion. Next is the memos, which are internal correspondence written by employees in a company to employees in the same company. So memo have identification lines, which are date, to, from, and the subject. Next is the emails. It is one of the world's most important means of communicating in the business place. So an email, in contrast, can be both internal and external. So it is also similar to memos in that both use identification lines, which is the date, to, from, and the subject. So like letters and memos, email must be clear, concise, accessible, accurate, and achieve audience recognition. So while the benefits of email help companies save time and money, things can and do go wrong. So it has email problems, email and computer viruses, and email is like a professionalism, which is the biggest problem. Next is the reports. So reports have also identification lines, which is the date, to, from, and the subject, just as with memos and email. So the subject line would be typed in all caps and contain a topic and a focus. It also has introduction, body, and conclusion. So reports have five traits to technical writing. So first is the clarity, conciseness, document design, audience recognition, and the last one is the accuracy. Next is the job search. So it includes finding job opportunities. It's either in networking, career placement centers, and online searches. So it also includes creating a resume, writing a cover letter or email, interviewing, and writing a follow-up letter or email. So there are different types of resumes. First is the traditional mail versions. Second is an email resume. Third is an internet resume. Next is the instructions. So instructions or procedures tell the reader how to do something. To write effective instructions, students again must create clear, concise, accessible, and accurate text which achieves audience recognition. So the types of procedure are the most important aspect of any instructions. So each step should be numbered. An action verb should be used to begin each step. Each step should have a specificity of detail or for clarity. Short words and sentences help achieve conciseness, and the use of graphics helps the reader understand each step. And the last one is the web pages. So there are criteria for web pages. To create an effective website, students should abide by the following criteria. First is the homepage. When you arrive at a website, by typing in its URL or the uniform resource locator, the website address, you should see a title of the product or service, contact information, a graphic representing the topic, an introductory lead, and a hypertext links. Next is the page layout. Navigation, highlighting techniques, conciseness, clarity, tone, audience needs, and the grammar.
Good day, everyone. So this is the continuation of chapter 3, application of technical writing subtopics. So next is PowerPoint presentation. So PowerPoint presentation, users can do oral presentations for reports, users manuals, and websites. With this, students can help them practice good technical writing skills. These are clarity, conciseness, document design, audience, and accuracy. So criteria for PowerPoint, it should have fonts, color, text, graphics, and emphasis techniques. Next, what is brochures? Brochure is that can be any size, from a back and front 8.5 by 3 card to 4 panel or 6 panel layout. So the criteria for brochure is that there should be a title page, black panel, body panel, document designs, clarity, and conciseness, audience recognition, audience involvement, and accuracy, or proofread to avoid grammatical errors for you to have good first impression with your brochure. Next is newsletters. Newsletters are everywhere someone writes down and gets paid to do so. So it can help students practice technical writing skills such as clarity, conciseness, successful document, design, etc. Criteria for newsletter, it should have the flags, the title, date, volume of publication, issue number, column, headlines and subheadings, pop-up quotes or the talk bubbles and pull-out quotes, sidebars, table of contents, initial caps, newsletter style, highlighting, and accuracy. So what is flyers? Flyers is that it limited to only one very specific topic that highlights the needs of customers. Criteria for flyers, it limit the length, focus on one specific ideas, include the title, increase if font size, is graphic and color, etc. What is graphic and its importance? Graphic can be divided into categories, tables, and figures. Its importance is that it aids communication for several reasons. These are the entertainment, clarity, variety, etc. Next is to go to the chapter 4, technical writing assignment. First, sales letter. Sales letter has classification. So these are for languages, industrial technology, art, literature, and etc. So next is what is a memo. Memo, its main function is to convey information, to remind, announce, and give instruction, etc. And there are types of memo: exploratory memo, evaluative memo, argument and persuasion memo, etc. Now, emails. Emails used for the purpose of communication, such as communicating with instructors, professors, friends, etc. And there are types of it: business and computer technology, family and consumer science, marketing, management, etc. Then last one is that the report. So report may be used to convey information, analyze an issue or problem, and provide a recommended course of action. So there are types of report: the recommendation report under the industrial technology, progress report under the English, laboratory report, science, and etc. So I think this would be all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Judelis Lumahang. This will be a continuation on the topics of Chapter 4, Technical Writing Assignments. First, we have the job search, resumes, and cover letter. Write a resume and cover letter, letter of application. Direct the letter to an actual job listing found in your city's newspaper, your school's job placement center, or counseling center. Or you can write a resume or cover letter about an author, remarkable contribution and influence in any field, or about a literary character. Of instructions, studies tell us that students learn best when they have to teach someone else how to do something. So in writing instructions, put into consideration the following topic: write safety instructions for any computer operation, for revising an essay, creating a sculpture, performing any geometric, and etc. Next, web pages and PowerPoint presentation. You can create web pages for your school or your school district about an author, a piece of literature, presentations about any historical moment, historical figure, and historical eras, about foreign countries and their culture, and etc. Next, we have brochures and newsletters. You can create about the author, include their biographical data, local historical figure, printing, interior design, and then reporting about bridge construction, country and its culture, and etc. For flyers, you can write about machines, food or clothing, an art object, scientific or historical invention, and etc. I'll show to you the group assignments instructional model. So their differences is that if you teach in a computer laboratory, students can create pages, flyers, and PowerPoint presentation. If you teach in a regular classroom without access to computers, replace the web pages, flyers, and PowerPoint presentation with reports and memos. So next is the variation of 4 modular groupings. Just combine 2 or 3 of these assignments. For job packages, the students could write in any of these 6 steps. Then write a letter of inquiry a local company asking for information about job openings, salary ranges, job requirements upon receiving, answer the following to the human resources, and the rest. follows. That's all. Thank you very much.